Okay, and here we are in Avorion again, and I'm just gonna keep mucking around with my ship. And I also wanted to get at this thing that's going on with this naughty dog stuff, okay? As you can see, no leaked information is here. However, there are things, you know, like people's opinions that are being silenced. And it's not cool, guys. It's not cool. And it needs to get said everywhere, okay? Because today it's Naughty Dog, tomorrow it's EA, the next day it's Activision, and then pretty soon the only people that are allowed to do game reviews or game streaming are people that are afraid to say anything negative. And then the reviews are useless. Okay? That's the whole point. There's always going to be something wrong with your video game. There's always going to be something, you know, that you didn't do perfectly. Okay? And people need to know. Okay? That's a real thing. Anyway, let's pop over here. Just do something with the sound here. Turn the music down a little so I can hear things. Just a second here. I may have accidentally turned my actual sound down, didn't I? Yep. That's better. Okay. There we go. Alright. So I haven't live streamed in a little while. I've been trying to muck around in the Unreal Engine, and it's starting to aggravate me because shaders take so bloody long to compile, and God, things get complicated. Yeah, but it's okay. I'll get there. I have some neat things I'm doing, so. And like I said to a Stargate writer on Twitter, I says, you know, I made a game with a beach, right? Right? You can build stuff there, and you know what? I'm gonna add some things to that, and you know, I'll keep it free until one day they decide this COPA stuff is over with, and then maybe I'll get into making something that's for money. There's no sense, you know. Here's the kicker with all this stuff. A lot of people don't have money right now. So when you're trying to shill out or try to ask for $60 for a video game right now, it's just stupid. Okay? These people are acting like there's nothing going on in the universe, right? Which is just stupid. That's another one, okay? Right? And the fact that, you know, and I'm gonna say this, okay? So where are these so-called hackers that you know who they are? Where are they? Who are they? You know who they are, but you don't want to tell anybody. Yeah, bloody right. Sounds to me like there's somewhere where you know, if there are such things, okay, such people, that they're in a place where you have a real hard time getting at them. America, like the United States and Sony, right? Which is Japan. Which sounds to me like utter bullshit, because pretty much everywhere in the world, unless it's in Iran or you know, Syria or Russia or something, or China itself, you can't do shit. You know, those are the only places really left in the world where you could hide from the Americans, and even then, China probably hand you over anyway. Same with the Russians in the end. They really wanted to. You'd have to give them some kind of value. Woo! There we go. Okay. So this is a sort of game where you build your ship like this, and you do a little mining, and you do a little bit of this and that, and just to show you what the mining is, I have these little guys here, and they go running out. I got Discord on at the moment, so I'll probably turn that off because it's really laggy. Just a second here. I will be getting an upgrade to my internet next month. I'll be moving up to 50 megabit internet, so some positive news there. And then we sit back for 4 months and buy a $1,600 PC at the end of that. Look at all these goodies in here. Go, 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 guys. Let's go. I'll just sit right there. This is why I like this game. You know, it's you got a certain pace you can go at. You can automate stuff. Sit around, you know. I'll do some more Pillars of Eternity there later, and I'll check the chat here in a little bit as well. I'm gonna go get a coffee while these guys do some mining. Here, let me go right here. Hopefully I don't get attacked while I'm going to get some water for the microwave. That didn't take very long, eh? Yeah, my guys are quick. Oh my God. Go. How are we doing here? Doesn't take long at all here. We're getting there. They're everywhere, they're everywhere. The good idea here is that as I acquire loads and loads more resources, I can get the next level of ship, right? Which will allow me to do even more stuff. Come on, guys, hurry it up. Some signals coming in. Okay. There's some other points that I will make regarding this Naughty Dog stuff. And there's certain patterns that today's hackers kind of sort of follow about doing things, right? And there's two reasons why this sounds more like an employee that probably got fired and had still some access and probably maybe went and did something, and that's why they're calling it a hacker who's not affiliated, and they can then get away with saying that. But I don't believe it, because today's hackers will go and they'll take some kind of encryption and then they'll whack you and pieces of your network, and then you gotta pay them. That's number one. Second thing is, if they got a copy of the game, where is it? I don't see it anywhere. Does anyone else? No. Oh, it's not on any of the torrent sites. It's on none of the news groups. It's nowhere. So yeah, that's pretty weird. Sounds like either the world's stupidest hacker who doesn't want to prove anything, or really has a grudge against these people. He just doesn't like the game either. I don't know. I know. I looked at it, and it just wouldn't be a game I'd want to buy. I don't know. I'm not into. I'm straight, right? I'm a straight white male. Why would I want to watch that? Why would I want to play that? There's no reason. Someone else might like it. I don't know. The other guy was sitting there thinking, well, this is going to sell really well. Oh, really? You think the most normal people will want a game like that? I don't. I mean, the game everyone's going to want to buy here is Cyberpunk 2077, and that's coming out in September. So I'm going to have new hardware by then. I'm going to have upgraded internet by then. I'm going to have all kinds of nice stuff, right? This is where I go, really cheap from here on in. I've got a couple of memberships. I'm going to have 3 memberships. I'm going to do CBS, DVD, and I helped out this Ryan guy who had 2 strikes on his channel for having a bloody opinion. I may, the odd person, not agree with what they say and such. There was a little Twitter war we had with one of the bigger people, and I just went, you know what, I have better things to do. I'm not going to entertain this anymore. And the person blocked me. And this is after, and then it turns out I was right. And then, you get these things where people don't apologize to you, so you just don't talk to them again, right? And that's part of the thing too, right? If I'm wrong about something, I'll say sorry about that, or I apologize. I'm not going to say sorry because I did something, right? I'll apologize though. I won't do that kind of. I won't say whatever it is that offended somebody or did wrong or whatever, right? Don't say sorry, just don't do it again. Yeah. Anyhow, we're almost done this load. Doing some cargo runs. My big cruiser. Pirate ship cruiser. Almost done here. Yeah, look at that, man. How far am I to getting done? Okay. Go to the next one, guys. Come on. See all these little guys here? See those little green spots? That's each of the squadrons, so you can tell where they are. You could technically have 20 people run one ship. It's crazy. I've never seen anyone do that either. Would be an interesting thing to try. I just don't know how the lag would it would handle the lag. You need powerful server for that shit. I think we're done here now. Yes, no, not quite. Gotta be getting there. And there we go. Okay, now recall. So I was gonna do an animation with a dog getting pooing on it like a neighbor's lawn and call it Bad Naughty Dog. And then put it into the content ID system and let those assholes try and copy strike me for my own material, and then I'd sue the living shit right out of them. Give them a piece of their own fucking crap. It's disgusting what some of these big companies think they can get away with. Eh? Just, you know. And I got talking to Hogue Law, and we were discussing, you know, jurisdictions and different things like that and whatnot. And it comes down to, I could do a real good video on this that would include clips, and technically they wouldn't be able to sue me for anything, okay, even putting the whole video up. But because YouTube is in the U.S. jurisdiction under U.S. law, they could strike you for using the video, or, you know, whatever. And technically, even this game, even though you bought it and this is unique play, right, the actual game is someone else's, and it's a gray area of the law to begin with. And that's why they kind of can get away with some of the things that they do. But we hold them all account, and then they get, you know, nobody will be playing your game. When EA hit me in Battle for Middle Earth for 2 seconds of embedded sound, I went and told 1,000 people, and then they all stopped playing every EA game. I think EA, and then shortly thereafter, the Battlefront 2 shit broke out. So EA was already in a bad spot here on YouTube, and then it got whacked by Reddit and everything else. And it's trying to claw itself back with Jedi Fallen Order, but that's not EA doing that, more or less. It's almost like it's Epic Games doing it, because you're seeing a ton of Star Wars shit suddenly start coming out on the Epic Games launcher, and that game was made in the Unreal Engine. So, you know, you got to think, guys. Like, if I was Disney, would I want EA to make it? And or would I want, you know, Epic to make it? And then you got to think of, and then you're going to have these people that are get all crybaby over, you know, Epic Store exclusivity and shit. Like, that's just such a stupid thing for people to hang on to. It just shows that they're a shill of themselves, probably. And I, like I showed with one guy. It ended up that he was making a game at Steam, so, or Steam, you know, kind of thing. So that just kind of tells you right there. Then all these trolls with like one sub. That's why the go-to channel thing that YouTube got rid of was handy. Right? Like, there's this place, like, they made $15 billion last year, guys. $15 to $20 billion. Okay. Did anybody get a raise around here? Did anybody get, you know, and look at the stupid features that they keep adding to the you know, a browser doing this shit. It's the worst thing you can do. Okay? I haven't even really sat down one day and done a really good vulnerability test on all this shit that Google has, because it might make me not want to come back around YouTube ever again. Anyway, let me check the chat here while I just pop in. Hey, Willie. Hey, Evil Ash. I haven't seen you around in a while. I was just thinking, you know, this is my boomstick, right? We were joking around about what's his name there? You know, when the COVID thing started, Bruce Campbell, he sent a picture out, and he was on a beach, in a giant jacuzzi, sitting there with a drink, and he just kind of said, basically, it was like, "Ha! Look where I am." It was kind of like, "Bite me, suckers." Anyway, hey guys. So yeah, you got to be careful when you're doing things, and one of the things that the only even remote criticism I might have of certain people that end up getting copy strikes from these game companies and stuff like that, I will say this: why are you not creating imagery yourself rather than using their shit at all? I would just not use any, and that's why I don't have the problems that most of them do, right? You know, if I get a problem, like I'm using this sound, the music right now from this company because they don't mind, right? But you got to know that, right? So I look at other YouTubers, and if I see that the music's being used, then I know, right? But someone's got to take that risk one day, right? And what happened is I went and got a mod from a guy with 10,000 subs or 15,000 subs on it that was playing this mod for Battle on Middle Earth. And he thought that I was using the music in his mod, which may get you a copy strike or a claim. And I said, no, this was something. I made a comment on another guy's channel, and suddenly EA went and claimed 2 seconds in all these videos, right? And I went, okay, I'll just remove them, and I'll remove the Mass Effect and any other EA shit here, and I'll go and tell everybody. Fuck those jerks. Don't biggie off me. I'm just showing people games I like to play, and if you want to be jerks, you don't get the free advertising from me, right? And you don't, it's like, what one guy told me? He says, if you ever get claimed, just turn it into an 18 plus video, and then they don't get any money anymore. That's kind of a, middle finger back, eh? It means you wouldn't either, but, who cares, right? This whole thing about monetization and everything else is a bit of a joke, too. I've made more money than most of y'all ever make from advertising. I was making, back when the Canadian dollar was at or around 50 cents, I was making $2,000 to $3,000 American up here running 2 websites. And that was the advertising money. That wasn't anything else like hosting deals and bandwidth costs and paying all kinds of crap like that. So I made some good, and that was back when I had a $30 an hour job at a factory in a union, with it, like, woo, lots of money. Just rolling in it. Yeah, and what it's telling me? It says there's not enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, view, it's telling me bullshit again. Hold on here. Let me get rid of this. Hold on. Discord. That's bullshit because they're doing something here. It says open widget. I don't know what that's about. As such, viewers will experience buffering. Yeah, I don't know. It's doing weird shit. And it's probably because I've been a little bit vocal about, some of the issues that go around here. It's like being a union rep without having to be in a union, right? There's some of us that stand up for you, right? You got to remember, guys. Think about it like this. I have 489 subs, right? When you can go into the old Classic Studio, you can see all your subscribers and how many subs they have. I added them all up and then did an average, okay? And the average comes out to about 6,000 each, right? And that means that my subs have almost 3 million people, okay? That's actually more cool than you think. It's almost like a gatekeeping of a sort. I get some knowledge, and I do some things, and then these guys get to see what I'm up to, right? you know, and then they can pass it along to their own people. It's cool that way. Kind of keeps you a little more safe from the big drama that goes around, you know. Now, while I'm allowed to make $5,000 a year on disability, right? I mean, so that would be a divided by 12. What's that? 500 or about 400 extra dollars a month. I, you know, woo. You know what I mean? Big deal. Let me see here. Is it even working? Is it showing the right? Yeah, it looks like my stream died. I don't know. So they're messing around with us again, which means, you know, I have made no changes in settings to anything, right? So if this is something, it's on YouTube's end. You know, let me see here. I'm gonna have to go to my channel and just see if it's even working. Wouldn't doubt it, you know. Just a minute here. Right? So if this is something, it's on YouTube's end. Yeah, it's screwing up. All I see is a picture from like the first couple of minutes of the video. So I can't even tell if this shit's working again. I mean, this whole YouTube is turning into be a shitstorm, okay? This is a multi-billion-dollar corporation, guys. Look at this shit. This shit should not be happening, okay? Why the fuck would I want to be... I have the brain cells to do top-notch, AAA type fucking cinematics. If I had the hardware, even if I don't have the hardware, I can do it. And why would I fucking want to do it when I got to put up with shit like this? Right? And that's where the real content comes from, you know? I mean, I could be doing shorts here and little cinematic things. I could set it up eventually that with a workflow that I'd be doing cinematic little television shows that people might like. I don't care. I'd be doing them just for my own entertainment, you know? Right? Like, good Lord. It's pathetic. It is. It's pathetic. I have a feeling, though, it was Discord that does that, because if what you got to do when you start Discord is you got to have OBS already on. It detects OBS and then it lessens its bandwidth, but it uses bandwidth, right? I don't know. I really enjoy this long delay too that you guys are seeing anyway. I just went and checked my channel and it's like, holy shit, eh? I guess the NSA requires, you know, a little time to know what you're saying before you say it. Whatever. I was joking around, like Joseph Malazzi he's one of the Stargate writers. He also did a show called Dark Matter. He and I have been cracking jokes about this COVID shit, how stupid some shit is. There's one of the cruise liners that had all the cases of COVID on it. Next month is about, I think it's next month or something like that. They're gonna get the go ahead to start up again. I'm like, yeah, I want to get on that ship. This is. Where's my hazmat suit? My N96 was made in Ontario, and I'm going to need some infrared goggles so I can see anybody that's got a fever within 20 feet of me. Oh, and I need like a Spider-Man thing that has like I can squeeze my hand and it like sprays disinfectant and it like and he's like, oh geez, yeah, that's funny, you know. He's got a good sense of humor, that one. That's why I like him. You know, and this is the thing, right? You can, in this whole industry of Hollywood, there are decent people, but you got to remember they got to deal with the weirdos and the crazies and the nut bars and the suits and ties and their lawyers and all that shit too, right? It's just, it gets stupid, man. It really does. I've been there. I've been there. Long time ago, I helped a band get their music into a studio to get recorded, and I tell you, the experience gave me bloody kidney stones. Whoops. Yeah, don't do that. There we go. I don't mind this all. So I may go back to doing recorded videos and doing playthroughs. Like I was starting to do Pillars of Eternity. I got it on GOG for like $8. So there was a sale or something that I could get. There's like it allowed me to choose 3 games and get like 85% off. And I thought, okay. And then I got all the DLC, music, manuals, maps, wallpapers, you know, all that shit GOG gives you. You know, I was like, whoa. But that's back in the time when people really made video games. It's just like nowadays they just make loot boxes. They just want you to go and throw money at them, right? Well, we ain't got money, big corporations. All of us is poor. Welcome to reality. Bite me, you know. I'm just not. I gave up a long time ago being nice to some people, right? Like and this one idiot just pops up on Twitter and says, you know, I'm really aggravated when you follow someone and the first thing they do is DM you. My response, let's see, do you always complain about services and their features that you can actually turn off? And then I just, you know, I mouse over their name and they do things like blocking people and all this weird shit and all this, and I thought, well, go ahead and block me. You know, I'm not here to get, you know, I'm not here on this earth to like appease everybody, you know. I do my own thing and that's it. It's about how you, that's survival. Where are they? Where are they? I can't see them. There they are. Okay. They're way over there. Okay, I'm not worried about it then. Keep mining, boys. We got ships in the sector, they'll deal with it. Yeah, see, there's 3 of them fighting them over there. 4 of them. Come near me, though. Oh, he's coming. I could shoot him from here. But I might hit one of the other guys. Or that space station. Shit. Oh, this guy's real close. Take that. Yeah, you better run. Anyway, I got into a real big argument with one of the guys on this game about building and using that thing that would allow me to import 3D models into the game here. And I'm like, he was bitchy, oh, you're going to use someone else's free model? I go, yeah. They put it up on the internet and say, free for personal fucking use for a reason, you moron. You know? If they wanted to make you pay for it, they'd say, buy now or some shit, right? These are nice people doing nice shit. They're in a, you know, and you wanna whine about it. I got issues with a lot of these silly people. I mean, what he does is he builds ships and puts them up on the workshop here. So he's crying because the shit that he makes is nowhere near as advanced or look as good, right? Let's just squash the shit out of that. See if I can get any extra stuff out of it. I guess not, eh? This one has some greenies on it. See those little green things beside it? Oh, there's a third one. quantum high. Oh, I got an orange out of that. Okay, nice. Nice. Okay, and I could pick that scrap up, but it's half as good as other stuff. How much? Okay, we'll go over here. Come on, guys. We're gonna go do more mining. Here we go. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, and Willie, I don't know what to say. You know, it's Google's browser is having issues because it's a cookie that's getting corrupted on your hard drive is what's happening, and the only way to do it is you got to clean out all your cookies, and then you go get Firefox, right? And I use an old version. Log in, go to your live stream, and then stop. Don't actually go live, but just kind of go there and then pop back, like take the Firefox browser off, like turn it off, and then go back into YouTube. And that seemed to correct everything to me. And now it's doing the same shit to me too. You know, I'm like, this is just, they're just trying to screw with people at the bottom end. And then they go and whenever they have a issue where someone stands up about it, they go, oh, it's the AI doing all this problem. You have to wait until, you know, this COVID shit's all done with, which it'll never be done with for YouTube, because now they don't have to listen to anybody, and they just let this thing go. They just say, oh, blame that thing. Oh, I don't know. You only programmed it. I mean, if I programmed a retard to do something, it would do retarded things, right? I don't know how else to say that. You know? And the little child, when it's born, does it know everything? No, it's got to grow and learn. And I don't think the AI is ready. Sorry. I sat and watched a physics guy talk about why they think artificial intelligence, true artificial intelligence, is maybe 50 to 100 years off. All these morons that are bullshitting you about AI right now, that's the new way to put forward how they're going to spy on you all. I even told the guy, I says, you know, you want to do a contact tracing app or something to spy on people. I don't have a telephone, man. Go fuck yourself. Okay? And I said, there's better ways of dealing with the COVID-19 thing. I says, first of all, I test everybody. Anybody who's found positive, I send them home. I give them 65% pay, right? Till they're better, then they can come back to work. Everybody else that's okay goes back to work, okay? And every weekend, on the Saturday, that you have, you know, how to have the weekend off. On Saturday, you go get a test. On Sunday, we find out if you're positive, and then you can go back to work or you got to go home again, right? And you do that every week for 6 months, and then after that, it's every month, and then you don't need to, right? That's how you deal with it. You don't need no fucking goddamn contact tracing app to follow somebody around. That's like saying, I'm going to follow a guy that's out to go kill 50 million people or 50 people at a mall. We'll just watch him go over to the mall first and shoot everybody, and then we'll go deal with him. That's fucking retarded. People that are talking about contact tracing apps are stupid. Stupid. Those are stupid people. Don't listen to them. What you all want is to get tested. Every single human being on Earth. You need to know who has it, who doesn't. And once you have it, you go the fuck home. And if you try not to stay there, then we put an ankle bracelet on you like a prisoner. Because you're being an asshole to humanity. Full stop, end stop. No bullshit. Solves everything. Blah, blah, blah. Less people die. Elect me world leader. Thank you. First thing I want's a gold toilet. And a yacht bigger than Bill Gates. Right, eh? What am I doing for stuff? Yeah, I got millions, eh? I gotta get some more money going here, don't I? 36 million? Yeah. A couple more runs. So I'm gonna do a couple hours here and then I'll just relax. And the other point to make about the Naughty Dog leak was what kind of an asshole idiot would have a computer capable of 4K resolution would play a video game at 30 frames a second? No fucking really. No really. I'm curious as to know about that, because I don't know anybody who has a 4K setup that would enjoy or want to play a game at 30 frames a second. Not even 30, by the way. It was actually, that's a PAL frame rate, okay, which means it's basically European and British frame rates. Okay, that's why you have that Russo guy that Sony of Europe put in charge to run around trying to copy strike everybody. It's because it got leaked over there. Yeah. Yep. Somebody got fired, or it sounds to me, and what it really does sound like is somebody didn't get paid a bonus that they were expecting during a fucking pandemic by a company that's being a jerk. That's all it is, you know. And who knows, maybe half the problems I'm having in the stream here where it's buffering a bit is due to actually talking about this. Could be. If I get a copyright claim or a strike, I'm going to sue these assholes. I will. I'll have the money at the end of the month. I'll go down to the... I'm less than a block from the civil courthouse, and I'll file a $30,000 civil lawsuit on Naughty Dog. If they decide to, because this is my opinions on things. I'm a retired hacker who used to run 150 groups in 67 countries. I think I'm what you would call in a courtroom an expert fucking witness in this regard. Okay, to what hackers would and would not do. And I'm telling you, no hacker I know would be doing the things that they're claiming we would be doing or not doing. Anyway, because most of these young lads and lasses, okay, once they have something like that, they would give it out somewhere, and there's no video game out there. So I hate to say it, guys, it's not it's not even, either it's a totally not working game in bits and pieces, which requires the engine software. It would, like, if I'm making a game and it's not functioning, but parts of it is in the Unreal Engine, like I got a map over here with a level, and I run the level, and I'm doing things in there, and that's what you're seeing, okay? You're not seeing a person playing the game from start to fucking finish. I mean, it is so simple to see that, and they're bullshitting you because they don't know who did it. That's basically what they're saying. They don't really know who did it. They got no proof. Or we'd be seeing somebody's names in lights. You know, we got these guys. You're all wrong. Nah, 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 nah. Nobody believes somebody just because they say so. Didn't Trump come out and say, you know, maybe you should inject bleach? Well, do you believe that because he says so? I don't. I have a reason for that. Apparently it's not too healthy for you. Oh, God. You know. And just to be fair, you know, this Joe Biden guy sounds like a great winner, too. He sounds like he should be in a home somewhere. What's going on here? Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to do some fighting. I got... Oh, that stupid ship got right in the frickin' way. Come on, hit him with those railguns. There we go. Okay, he's far enough away, and so is he. Alright. Let's see here. Okay, we're good enough. We'll go a little back up in here. Anyway, I mean, you know, this issue, though, isn't about politics. It's about Willie's ability to sit on his channel and just say something one day in an opinion. It's about your ability. When they stifle that, that's where it goes wrong. And when you make people not feel like they want to talk, they start getting frustrated. And when we're all stuck at home, that effect on people in regards to having maybe a little bit of cabin fever on top of it, you'll get people start going nuts in a bad way. Okay, somebody should be going to Sony and these idiots at Naughty Dog and saying, listen, this is a fucking pandemic, you morons. Ease up on these guys. Okay, it's not cool. Everyone's stuck at home. They're edgy. They're, you know, and here you are trying to cause more trouble to people. Meh. Meh. And there were 18 dates in the leaks, okay? And you can tell it's multiple sources. You can tell by the color of the monitors. You can tell by the stuff like that. Like, I mean, I do video editing. I've been doing it for a long time, okay? Okay, I can tell. And then there's even non-English bits in there. Like, I'm not going to tell you what language because I'm just not, okay? Like, there's... Okay, my message to Sony is if there are these so-called hackers, well, why aren't you posting their names? Is it because they're in a country where you can't touch them? Is that it? Because there aren't very many of those left. I think the reality is, just like the last time Sony had some serious issues with their network, they have no idea who really did it. They were going along with goodwill and everybody was fine. And what kind of an idiot company puts ancient games on the same network that you're developing, you know, brand new ones on? That's got to be next level stupid. Because one thing for this PC right here, you know, to be doing stuff that's attached to the internet too, right? That's, you know, that's kind of stupid, but not stupid, because I'm not a big time multi-million-dollar corporation either. And in fairness, the next machine I get won't be touching the internet. You know, this one here will be its front end, more or less, if it survives that long. I mean, it's already coming up on 10 years old. The fact that it works at all is amazing. How many of you have 10-year-old hard drives that still work? How many of you have you know? Geez, they keep coming, eh? How far are they away? They're way away. Good. Anyway, I'm gonna roll a smoke here. Oh, something's attacking me. What the hell? Oh, he's firing missiles at me. I'm like long-range anti-missile defenses. Anyway, yeah, yeah, it's going not too bad though. So, and the image I see in the studio here is like from the first minute of the video, right? I don't see where I'm at in the video. In order to do that, I have to go out of this into my channel and then click on myself that's live and then turn the sound off just to see what I'm up to. Like, I mean, this is this is a corporation here, YouTube, it should make a piece of software like OBS and bang, it's all in one. Like, if Twitch can do that, what the hell, man? These guys are so idiot browser. They got to do everything in the browser, and it's wrong. Anyway. Anyhow, yeah, I was gonna roll a smoke. Limited space here though to do that. Anyway. Yep. I won't be too much longer, guys. I'm just having a little bit of fun, just seeing how things are working, and I told people I would speak up on this Naughty Dog thing, and you know, I just want to also say that I'm in Ontario, Canada, and under federal and provincial law, you can't sue me for copyright infringement if I'm not monetized. Okay? So if you want to mess with me, you got to get me another 512 subs and 4,000 watch hours, and then you might be able to do the things that you do to these other guys. But until then, the best that can happen to me is I lose a YouTube channel because YouTube is under the U.S. jurisdiction. Right? We have a law here that says whatever I do on the internet, local law supersedes everything. And it was a law meant to go after sicko people looking at child porn or some crap like that. Which, hey, I agree. Good. Those freaks off the street. Put them away. Put them away. Hard. Anyway. The consequence, though, is that it also helps if you have good laws in regards to privacy and other issues. The bad thing is that more than likely Americans would just ignore you anyway and try and muscle onto whatever, you know. Anyhow. So the other thing I was going to do is I'm going to put some stuff up and I'm going to put it into the Content ID system, okay? And then I'm going to block the United States from it. And unfortunately, to my American friends, that's too bad, okay? I'm just getting at a point where I just don't feel that, you know, the 12 or so percent of my channel that's American is worth the bullshit with the DMCA. Okay, I'd rather deal with Canadian law, and then you want to deal with that, come at me. You know, you can't. Then I would be more than like I would be able to do Naughty Dog videos all damn day. Okay, all I got to do is make the video and put it into Content ID and use only my created works. Okay, graphic programs and whatever else, right? You know, that kind of shit. That's what you do, and that's how you do it. And you can't put a video game into Content ID because I don't own the rights to this video game. That's the whole point. Okay. Even if you created a work from it, like some people do with Total War Warhammer 2, where they create little fan fiction stuff and, you know, battles and stuff, it's still derived from someone else's IP, so therefore you can't do that. These are just little things that I know of that I want to talk to people, so it's all about education a little, you know. And you gotta remember, every jurisdiction and every nation has a little bit different laws and rules. You gotta get to know what those are, because they could protect you or they could be harming you. You never know, right? No one wants any trouble, you know. Anybody who does is kind of mental in the brain. Anyway, this music is really... Get something different next time. How we at here? Let's go sell something. 400,000. Whoops. Did I just do that by accident? No. There we go. That's what we want. There you go. It's a good thing it didn't allow me to do that. That was crazy. So let's see. I'd sell 700,000. Ooh, I'm almost rich. Oh. Let's sell 500,000 of that to go. And we'll sell 300,000 of this. There we go. I mean, one of the guys I sub to, he does a lot of business stuff, and he's been pretty correct about a bunch of things, because I checked into what he was talking about with gold and silver and stuff like that. See, I'm diverse in all the people I sub to, eh? I got a good swath of what I need for entertainment and knowledge and everything else, and it's always good to post your sources, eh? Unless you are the source, which is another one, you know. Let's see here. What do we want to do here? Where am I? Where am I in the galaxy? I want to go up here by the core. I want to go up by the core. The planet core. The galaxy core. Alrighty. Woo! I like this ship because of its turn rate, man. Oh, and that bird of prey I was making in this game, I made another version of it that really turns nice and everything else. The thing is, the scaling in this game, it doesn't work right. Because I had a big ship, and I merged all the blocks, and then I tried to scale it to half size, and it won't scale it down. It keeps the same size, it's weird. I don't know how to fix that. Gotta be a bug or something. I should report that. Another thing was, one of the meshes I had was a really neat Klingon D7 attack cruiser. And it looks great in Blender, looks great in Bryce. No issues, no problems. I bring it into this program, and it's got holes in the fucking wings. And I don't know why. I have no idea why. I don't have access to the other side of the code to know what it's trying to do, right? So, I don't know. I'd have to spend like a week trying to fix shit, which is not what I want to do. Oh, is that a big chunk of rock in there? What do we got here, boys? Wow, this looks like somewhere I could mine. Go. Profits are up. What's this? Okay. Oop, brakes. Brakes. Come on. There we go. See, I like games that not only do you have a little bit of combat with some missions or something, but something you can build and play around with too, eh? Makes it a little more, you know. And stuff like this that you can do your own designs and stuff is neat too. I've got a few that I've made. I just haven't shown anybody yet. I'm still learning a few things too, because it's not that it's hard to learn. It's just hard to do some stuff, especially making circles and round things and scaling the blocks. Like you can make a block big, small, all this. And there are some neat designs, but like I say, a lot of the designs you'll find on the workshop here are meant for PvP. They're long and skinny for broadside attacks. Why? Because I'm going to go flying straight at you, and I'm going to have everything on the side, right? And then I'm going to hit you. And in fact, what I'd do is I'd put all my weapons on the right-hand side, say, and I'd go off to the right-hand side, and I'd sideswipe you, right? And you'd be wrecked. I'd just turn around, do the same thing again, you know, you'd be done. But that's what I used to do anyway. And while, like I say, servers are better nowadays because they can handle more, and the owners of this company were making public servers that would be run by players. It's kind of a neat thing. You could apply and run your own servers, like, you know. It'd be a neat thing, but I got so much to do already, right? I mean, let's add more. I think I showed some people the Unreal Engine, what I was doing there. I got like 12 different things on the go there that I'm mucking around with, testing things, trying to get some animations to work with certain models and things like that. And I'm playing around with that shit. And, I haven't gone by Jim Kruby to see how his Mr. Mannequin tools are for Blender lately. I should do that. I just have been so bloody busy doing other stuff, and then, you know, this Naughty Dog thing comes up. So I make some comments in there, and I've had one of my tweets, it's got like 5 billion likes. It's just crazy, man. Doubled the number of people that are now listening to me out there, and I'm like, oh man. It just never ends well when you get massive numbers of people, you know. Drama just starts, right? So I jump in, go, eh, and then I just sit back and look at all the chaos, right? I am evil. No. So yeah, and the other thing was this 4.24.3 Unreal Engine has some buggy issues in it, and they're trying to push 4.25. Well, I'm sorry, I can't use 4.25. I don't have Windows 10. Sorry. It'll put too much of a strain on top of that. Even if I had a free version, it would put too much in the way of resources. You know, and all this stupid telemetry and everything else. Oh yeah, okay. Everybody says, oh, you can remove all that. You go to Barnacle little channel and you blah blah blah. Well, why do we need to do that? Why not just not have that shit? Jeez, stupid spying. Blah, blah, blah. I get angry about that shit, man. I want to make a script for Microsoft for all its telemetry that just shows them nothing but giant dicks, right? Big 20-foot long penises, right? Constantly, right? Here you go. Yeah, well, look at that. That's what I think of you. Yeah, there you go. We know you like it. You keep looking for it. There you go. Anyway. So I'll find out when I'm done this whether I get anything claiming on me or anything like that. If I do, like I said, I will file a civil lawsuit against that company. Okay? That's all there is to it. End of story. And for them to show up in court in this jurisdiction will cost them at least $5,000. So When you try to hit me with copyright, you're basically trying to say I'm stealing your intellectual property, which I am not. Therefore, okay, you're calling me, in some people's words, a thief when I'm not. Okay? That's the pain that I get, and the suffering is having to deal with it, right? Stressful, right? Might have to see a psychiatrist about this. I don't know if I can handle it. See how that works? See how that works? Right? Picking on disabled people, eh? Boy, that'll go over well. They won't do shit with me, I guarantee you. I'm even in a thread with them right now, and I posted, yeah, and they seem to want to try and not have anyone with YouTube channels, and all kinds of people liking that comment, and they just don't say anything. I think they've really learned their lesson here. Or they're starting to, or somebody said, shit, this didn't work out well. When has it ever? Instead of, you know what they should have done? This is what I would have done. I would have come to you guys and said, look, at the moment we're doing an investigation on this. Can you hold off a little bit until we figure it out? You know, maybe then you might have waited a couple of days, and then they might have come out and said, you know, we actually, Sony's investigated this and said it's some hackers. They're holding the names for whatever reason. Give a reason, okay? Don't just say that, you know, we know who it is and that's it. People just think that's bullshit then, right? And then give you know, and just being hostile never works like that, you know? It just never works like that. And I know that when I do some games and different things like that, there's going to be someone that hates what I do, right? Let them hate, right? Let them get it out of themselves, and the stress or whatever's bugging them, you know, let them have it out. You know, you don't go after them. You don't make it worse. That's stupid. That just makes it worse. Yeah. And that's the problem. The people they put in charge of these PR departments are usually the girlfriends or a boyfriend is somebody who's in charge of something, right? And they get this position not because they're skilled or qualified for it, but because they know somebody, right? Because anybody I know that's ever taken a real marketing class knows that you don't attack the people that would be buying your shit. Now, mind you, most of the people I know wouldn't, you know, like that kind of, what I see in that game does not appeal to me, okay? Like, it may sound strange to people, right? Because if you go to a porn site and you're looking at women, right? Say you're a man, and you're looking at women. Ooh, nice, right? You see two women, oh, cool. But in reality, when they're doing their thing together, they don't want a man. So that's when you think about it, that's no use to me in my brain then. Okay? Straight men, gay women, sorry. Have a nice day. So, whatever, you know. That's the end of that, you know, right there. So that's probably why I never bought the first game. I don't know. I haven't even looked at it either, right? Alright. But all I gotta say is there's a couple other reasons I wouldn't buy the game, and it's just, it's weird, a weird story, right? I don't know. I couldn't even figure out, I just was skipping around to look at dates and times in it, and I was looking at what the person was doing in the video, and it's just, they're not playing the game, they're testing things. It just really does look that way, right? They're I don't know, because it's a lot of cutscenes. A lot of it's cutscenes. There is gameplay, but not that much. That's another reason why, you know, you got to know it's. Never mind. Anyway, that's my piece about that. Anybody can take that how they want, you know. And I even I posted another one about. I think it's developers like this that make it hard for the rest of them to do anything because it creates mistrust with gamers, right? And I'm a gamer, and I kind of make things and do stuff, right? I think it's fun. What I think it's good what Unreal Engine's doing. Epic might be doing some weird things with games here and there. Well, that's business, guys. I mean, they got the money; they're going to do it, right? You know, you can't blame them for that. The fact that you can still get it on a PC is enough for me. I mean, I got about what, 5, 6, 7 different launchers. Yippee shit! I too could create a script like GOG and put them all in one. But I will tell you guys, doing shit like that creates some potential vulnerabilities. I just want you to know that. So I haven't checked that GOG thing yet. No, we're done. There we go. Come on in, guys. I gotta go to the bathroom here. So while these guys get in here, just takes a bit. I'll wash them. Okay. Oh, and before I forget, I wanted to give a little special shout out. I hope somebody's feeling better. Pleiadian UFO. He builds like little drones that look like UFOs and different stuff like that on his channel. An older fellow that, you know, I guess he got the COVID-19, so he's all right. I heard, just feeling a little dizzy and kind of screwed up a bit. I hope he gets better and all that stuff too. I think I know about 3 or 4 people now that have it, had it, or have it. Anyway, let's see here. Oh, let's see. Where is that up here? Oh, get around these rocks. And there we are. And how far up is that? Okay. Speed up. Brakes. I don't want to go too fast. Alright, where are they? Where are they? Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ships. Okay. Let me drop this stuff off and then I'll go help these guys. There we go. Done. Oh. One guy left, eh? He's done. Little yellow bits are bits of money. And back to this. Yeah, I see a few people playing different games now too, which is nice. There's like 33,000 people right now playing Total War Warhammer 2, which I thought was wow. They had a free weekend day. I forgot to mention that to people. So yeah, that was other things were getting on to me there. I was trying to talk to people and listen. I'm a retired this or that. I would say that this is, it just there are certain patterns that things do, and it could very well be that there is a hacker out there that does things totally different, which, he's not doing things for money, that's for sure. He didn't encrypt all their shit, force them to pay him Bitcoin, or maybe he did, and that's part of what we don't know about, Because these companies don't want to admit shit like that, Makes them look bad. I mean, the fact that they actually admitted that they had old game servers that were put on, and I'll say this, okay, guys, a lot of games would make you wonder what the hell, right? That's another part of the, That's why you see me play a lot of single player games, because, when you add multiplayer to something, it always adds a level of security risk. Like a game like Diablo 2, like, I still play that game. I mean, how old is that? That's almost going on 21 years, right? When a game holds up for 21 years, you don't need to change nothing about it. Okay? You know what they could have done with Diablo 2? All this time? Upgrade the engine a little bit, make the graphics a little higher end, and just made DLC forever. You know what I mean? More maps, or more acts that are procedurally done in that fashion, and people would just be eating it up forever. Blizzard blew it. They blew it. You don't have phones? No, I don't. I'm not spending $1,000 for a piece of plastic that would allow me to call somebody in the middle of a pandemic. Fuck that shit. What are you, stupid? Pay your rent or eat your food, or I'll buy an iPhone. You know what? There'd be dumb people out there that would buy the iPhone, and they'd be homeless. I need rent. Yeah, well, maybe you shouldn't have bought that car and the iPhone and the other fucking shit you don't need. Yeah. People can be silly. That's why we're not machines. We do silly shit. All of us. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Okay, let's go over here. And we're going to have a look at the money I have. Go into here. There's a ship up there. I added this section on the outside here. He shoots those cannons out of his mouth. That's funny. Gotcha. Okay. Now, what do I want to get here? Look at ship, eh? Andromeda ones. Can't get that one. Could get that one. I can't get that one. That's crazy sized. What's this one? Barely. It's a big ship. What's this one? Pegasus version. There's a Stargate. How about this one? I need Avorion, do I? Shit. Meh. Can't get that stuff. Can't get that stuff yet. Tell me an Enterprise needs Avorion. What the hell's that about? There we go. Pretty nice looking ship, eh? For a voxel game. Just wander through some of these ships. See now, what I would do to fix this is I would build these little sections out so it's more round, and then I would put stuff on here to make it look like the old, you know, base stars proper, right? I was actually into building one before this existed. I got one that was made a long time ago. There's the new kind. You know, look at that. See what I mean? How they have it making looking like it's actually, you know. This is what I mean about how most ships get made. They're like this, where they're long. Geez, that one's beyond my capabilities at the moment, eh? Huh. Looks pretty funky though. I could get an executor class. I'm coming to get you. This is a bigger one, I think. Yeah, that one is massive. The only one bigger is this other one up here, and it's stupid sized. I want to see what it looks like. This is, I'm still not even close to like what one block here is. Let's see. There we go. That's crazy sized. Let's see here. I got an upgrade. Where is it? Where's that one ship I always like to use? Where are you? So I use this as the top of my base star. That's what I mean by making it look like it's, you know, something that's usable, right? Can't get that. Don't have no Xanian yet. Let me see here. Don't even have enough iron for that either. Should I? I'm coming to get you, Sony. I bet you this would be popular to play right now in a multiplayer. Have everyone trying to kill you. Oh, a truck. Boom. Flying through space. Oh, game just froze. Game just froze on me. Yep. And it crashed. Oh no. There we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, can't do that one. This thing. I need 3 million Xanian, eh? too bad. The wings look funny though. It's not long enough here, and these are funny looking. They don't. They would have guns on the front. A lot of ships. Yes, yes, yes. No. It'll be this one we need to get. That's too small. I don't want to play those. This was a neat ship. But you need Avorion. Small. Okay. 3 millions. Alright. Let's see. We will go right there. God, this music puts me right out of it. Just a minute here. I gotta get rid of that. Driving me a little nuts. There. Now I can hear myself. It's not something that feels like it's putting me to sleep. There we go. Once I get these guys mining, I'll say hi to the chat again. Talk to you guys. Ooh, what the fuck is this shit? Oh yeah, you gotta kill all these guys. I don't want to do that either. Okay, forget it. I'll go over here then. It's some cult that's worshipping a rock in the middle of space. Yeah, okay. Boy, are we ever having weird weather up here in Canada. Usually it's like summertime up here, and it's like it's supposed to snow tonight. I haven't seen snow in May in 25 years. So I guess maybe everyone's staying home and not driving around and using all the gas and everything else is actually having some kind of an effect, right? Maybe. Maybe. Who knows? There, put a sweater on. Brr, 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 brr. I ran into an old fellow out front here who was putting like bread out in the front lawn for birds and things, and I didn't have the heart to tell him, you know, you're attracting all these birds over here, and because I'm not sitting out at my veranda, they want to try and make a nest on you in there. I didn't feel like telling him, you know. Whatever makes the guy feel better, you know. I can deal with it. See, this is where, you know, sometimes it just doesn't, you know, there's no sense in doing some things. You get some kind of enjoyment out of that, that's good for him. Okay, let's start mining. I need all the Xanian I can get my grubby little hands on. Ow, being lasered. There it is. Okay. Oh, what are you? Okay, you guys done doing that? Alright, go over here. Come on, guys. Lots of yellow stuff up here. There we go. So once they get some of these community servers well established up and running, I might check a couple of them out and see what they're up to. Apparently there's a company that's doing it, and you know, let me get right here. Now I'll go say hi to the chat. Yeah, I just streamed last. I can't remember, but I do remember you. But yeah, it was. I was in Stevie's chat there, Stevie DVD, right? And he came in, and we were all talking to him and stuff. He's just. It's like his eyesight's a little whacked, and I remember that happening to me when I was sick. Remember when I was sick in December there, and in like early kind of January, right? That's how I felt, right? It was just, I was really dizzy all the time. My eyesight was shit. And it seems like the last couple of days, suddenly my eyesight's going again. Like right after he was talking about it, right? And I'm wondering, I don't know, I don't have a cough or I don't feel ill or nothing else. Just my vision's gotten a little stupid again, right? Now, I used to be on pain medicine all the time, and it thins the blood. And what happened to me is they have this crusade against people on any pain medicine up here because there are a few people that go and abuse drugs, and I was on it for 17 or 18 years with no problems with the law or nothing. And now that you go off it, what happens is that your blood thickens up, and there's blood vessels in your eyes, and when they thicken up, you start losing your vision a bit. And it cleared up for a while. Now it's kind of going silly again, and I'm wondering what in my environment would be causing that, right? That kind of thing, right? I don't know. Now, it could very well be, like if I did have COVID-19 early in December, that I would have antibodies, and if you came into contact with it again, you might feel a little sick for a little while the antibodies build themselves back up to fight it back off again, right? That's a possibility. That's why they want everyone to stay home, because they don't. Oh, they probably know, but they're not 100% sure that you could get reinfected again either, right? And that medicine that they say in the States that's supposed to help, I looked at the charts, and the only help you get from that medicine is in the very early stages. Okay, it's the same thing with that other drug he was talking about. The only time it's even remotely effective is early on, right? And that's the problem with that stuff, right? Like, we need an actual vaccine, not something else. If there can be a vaccine, like they don't even know that yet. Like that's, It's all kinds of what else. Yeah. Yeah. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, I was watching. It was neat how you have that Kronos guy on there wrestling. That was neat. I was happy to watch that. That was funny. He did pretty good though. Eh? He got right to the third last out of that big brawl there or whatever. Second last, third last. Yeah. I don't keep up on the wrestling anymore. I don't know. I used to be into that a little bit when I was younger, right? I don't have the game either, right? Like, I don't have a console. I used to have a PS3. I gave it to a younger couple, some friends of mine, and they went and sold the thing, right? Just put it into a pawn. I just shook my head at them guys. If I'd have known you were going to do that, I wouldn't have given it to you. Stupid idiots. Well, and you know, one thing uh, that the Xbox people have going for them is that not only that you have that you can pay and get a whole bunch of games, right? But you can do that for PC too, right? But not Windows 7, right? Of course, because it's no longer supported. Their last best OS is no longer, you know. So, you know, I just mucking around with shit. I'll go after I'm done here. I was mucking around the Unreal Engine, got a little frustrated. Something I had been able to do before was no longer working again. So it's just like, meh. Come on, hurry it up, guys. Come on. Once I get this load done, I'm going to add some more cargo bays to this sucker. It's one of those things where I'm just getting to the point where I want to do big runs rather than little ones. Like this, these are nice sized runs, don't get me wrong. That's a cluster of shit right there. Get her done, boys. Go down this. Oh shit, right there. Or I go up there. Decisions. Where is everybody? Okay. Look at them all buzzing around. Woo. Let's fly right in here. Ooh, that big one. Right there. That's the end of it right here. This big sucker. This one right there. 269K. That'll do it. Yeah, I was really tired and bummed out there. Stressed, I guess, maybe. Just tired, you know, being up at different time zones, talking to different people, you know, all that kind of stuff too, right? I know some people are just funny to, you know, engage with, you might say. I've seen so much strange, ever since, and here's one thing I will say I noticed, okay? Ever since this COVID thing started, all these Hollywood people are suddenly starting to realize that they're all not on a television show where we can see them anymore, and we're you know, we're somewhere else. So they're like migrating into our little worlds, and the interaction and it is sometimes interesting to see. They're coming out of their bubbles, and it's like, oh, humanity, it's over here. But But you got to be careful of that too, because especially in little groups where you're doing reviews and stuff like that, where you got to remember that there are some people that on the other side that are tactically against you, and what they try and do is they set up two different groups and they send one over that's your friend, pretends to be your friend, while they, over here, and then, whatever. Oh shit! All right, everybody, get your asses in. Come on, here come the bad boys. Come on, come on. Come on. Get in here. Bump, 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 bump. 70 pilots in. Come on, come on. Oh, I can't wait any longer. Where are they? Any more of them left? Alright. Now where's that big rock? Alright, boys. Back to work. There we go. Quick number on them guys too, didn't I? A lot of roids. Roids are bad. Gotta get rid of the roids. All roids are bad. Even hemorrhoids. Especially hemorrhoids. Halfway done. Come on. How close will that be to getting done? Crunch. I could claim that asteroid if I wanted to and turn it into a base. And we're done. That was fun. Alright, everybody. I'm back. Don't worry, we'll come back. Sit here and wait for these guys to get into the ship. Now, this aspect of the game is actually working far better than what it was like a week or two ago. So they've done some updates and stuff, and it really works a lot better. It doesn't take... I sat here one time for 15 minutes waiting for one little turd to get inside my ship. I got attacked 3 times while it was going on. It was like crazy shit. Excuse me. Smoker's cough. Anyway. I got a couple left. Just leave them alone. Let them get in. See? You can't wait forever. Come on, get in. Get in, you dummies. Before they get here. I'm rolling a smoke, eh? Yep. Oh, alright, I'll get rid of these idiots. Oh, yeah? No shields, eh? Ha ha ha! Carry you. Disintegrate you to pieces. Where'd the other idiot go? He's over here, is he? Let me just move over here for a second. Get some loot. Loot. Loot, loot, loot. And all my guys are inside. Wow. I didn't even notice he got in. Nice. Okay, so now what you do, this is just sort of a quickie. You got a resource depot here. You pop over here. Where's the thing? Over here. There we go. You go to the resource depot, drop it off, and come back. And you just go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Do, 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 do. The grind is real. Yep. I had an urge to go reinstall Guild Wars 2. That game, I don't know though. Such potential, and they just never did nothing. They got lazy. That's the problem with a lot of these companies. They get a good hit and they get lazy. They get lazy. Oh, I might know why I was having some buffering issues. I went from one type of subsampling to a little higher one just for a little bit better quality. So that might mean I gotta do something there. So go like this. Oh, fine. Head right back in there. Like that. Loading. Hmm. heading back to where I was. Grabbing stuff along the way. Now you got to remind yourself about this game. I can have multiple ships like this and bring them with me, and then we could just completely mine this whole thing out in one shot if I wanted to do that. But it's harder on your PC doing that, right? So if you got a better PC, then you could do that. This is a game I could see them putting onto a PlayStation or an Xbox too as well. There'd be people that would like this. Like, I don't know, maybe I don't know. It's because it's older. I don't know. Who knows? But there are other games like this that are a bit newer that, you know. See, I don't mind a good first-person shooter game, but, you know, after a while you've done all the maps 50 times, you've done all the, you know, you get all the best loot, then what, right? You see what I mean? Then it's just fun having fun with friends, right? That's the multiplayer thing, you know, that's it. What I would do if I was to, you know, have something like that, I'd have it so that every so often the map would just procedurally change something on you, right? So it's different, right? Little extra bit of coding there, but you know, not, it doesn't have to be much. And then, you know, what you expect isn't always going to be, you know. The problem with that is that that's where in multiplayer some things get hackable and other stuff like that. So you got to be careful and how it's done and where it's done. So it's got to be a certain limitations. Yeah. So I got some neat looking monsters to play with in the Unreal Engine. I'm gonna have to retarget some stuff onto them for animations and stuff, because the animation pack for that was like $50 and I'm not paying $50 for a set of animations, sorry. I got more than enough of those for free to do whatever I want. Yeah. Halfway. yes, you can make fighters with instead of the miners, and then you'd have, you know, little, you could have mini TIE fighters running around attacking people. And even the fighters have different sizes. They go from size 1 to size 8, which, you know. It's down here. Okay. Wait for a sec. Oh, here they come. Shit. Two separated lads. Okay. That's a nice cluster of stuff right there. I think we'll head that way. Just go and sit right inside here. Come on, guys. Get up at her. Get at her. we go. Come on. Stopping until you get it all. Come on. Come on, guys, get it. Where are they? Up off yet. Come on. Okay. Good enough. Come on, hit him. There. Gotcha. Where's the other idiot? Oh. I can't target him. He's way off. Wonder why he's way over there. Anyway, just let my guys get in here then and I'll go get him. Oh. Got stuck in the field over there. Okay, you know what? You guys stay there, I'll go get him. Gotcha. And while I'm here, I'll just finish off a few rocks. Like this one. Oh my god, 190k? Too much. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Go this way. Come on, up here. I'll get these two rocks instead. Turn around. Leave the other guys in there. Pirates. Eh? This guy really likes to throw shit at you. Where are they? Come on. Oh, am I ever lagging? Stop that. You must die. Come on. I'm shooting you. Oh, I gotta get out of here or I'm gonna end up losing ships. Come on. Why aren't you die? Come on. Give me a frickin' break. Where are the other idiots now? I can't see nothing. Where are they? What the? There he is. Idiot. Spooked. Come on, shoot. I've lagged out. Yep. I lagged out. There. Fucking Google Chrome. That fucking browser is beginning to really annoy me. What do we got here? 2 hours? Okay, guys, I'm gonna call the stream here. 2 hours is a nice little, you know, a little bit later in the day. Okay, guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. And Banky, hey, man, I hope India's doing okay with all this stuff too, eh? You know, it's like I say, we're all in it together. We got to all kind of do our thing, you know, to help people out. And do what I can. I'll be over to. I put your some of your music there that you do on my playlist. Yeah, nice calm music, kind of, you know, just kind of. I like it. Kind of reminds me of my own dad, you know. He had some music that was kind of similar. It's really neat. Anyway, guys, I will see you guys tomorrow, and remember, if you like what you see, hit the like button, and if you want to see more, subscribe. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.